Speaking on the South Lawn of the White House on Saturday, 2 days after he authorized US airstrikes against Islamic extremists in Iraq, Obama said the US would not send combat troops into Iraq, but would, however, consider providing more assistance to the Middle East country. Obama admitted that a US troop presence would not have helped Iraq avoid the current situation in the country and would have risked more lives. He said the airstrikes against militants of the Islamic State of Iraq and the Levant, or ISIL, have succeeded in destroying arms and equipment that could have been used against the Kurdish capital of Erbil. The president said American aircraft are positioned to strike ISIL terrorists around the mountain to help forces in Iraq break the siege and rescue those who have been trapped there. The US military intervention in Iraq, which is currently underway, is the first of its kind since Obama ordered the pullout of US troops in 2011. Daniel Serwer, a professor of conflict management at the Johns Hopkins School, believes Obama's move, although a little late, can still make a difference to overturn the tide.
It can make a difference in limiting ISIS's ability to move forward, and in particular to attack Erbil. I think there it can make a real tactical difference, but it is a tactical difference. It's not going to determine the outcome. It may determine how much territory the Islamic State can occupy, but this kind of pinpoint bombing from the air can destroy a lot of equipment, kill a lot of people, but it can't win the war.
For local Iraqis, even with the return of US military assistance, expelling the extremists is not an easy job.
We don't have enough weapons to fight against the extremists. If some of the insurgents are killed in US airstrikes, the ISIL will recruit new members. In some villages near Mosul, residents are still joining the group. The number has been increasing to tens of thousands.
On the diplomatic front, US Vice President Biden called Iraqi President Faoud Massam to discuss US military operations in Iraq and the ongoing government formation process in Baghdad. As the White House continues to push for reconciliation in Iraq, Serwer says it may result in a game-changer for the beleaguered Iraqi government led by Nouri al-Maliki.
Well, I think what's happened in the north in the last day or two may accelerate the formation of the government in Baghdad, and there are indications that it may lead to Maliki stepping aside. But I don't think that the formation of the government is some sort of magic elixir that's going to solve all of Iraq's problems. It's going to take some time to rebuild the Iraqi security forces and to get them up to snuff to push the Islamic State back. And in the meantime, we'll rely a great deal on the Kurds. And it's important to have a new government in order to bring the Kurds in and make sure that they're willing to take risks for Iraq. But I'm afraid we're in for a long haul here. This isn't anywhere near finished.
The months-long conflict has threatened Iraq's survival as a unified state. Lawmakers worried that Obama will leave a divisive Iraq. US-based scholar Serwer says that Washington must press hard for a united Iraq, which will be favourable to the Middle East geopolitics.
The Americans should continue to press for a united Iraq. Not because I think the Kurds don't have the right to their own state. They do. The problem is that the geopolitics is not favorable. And so I think that the Americans are right to continue to support a united Iraq.
This is CNC World, a new perspective.